And here we are. We are on site at the Fresh Scratch Bistro and Lounge. It's right here on North A1A. We're having a great time with Bill Antonetz's amazing car show out here. This is a new tradition. It's a beautiful Saturday. Temperature is great. What a great time to be out beachside. And we're out here with one of the Helping Seniors Car Raffle cars, and we're just having a great afternoon. And I have a good friend of ours here. Her name is Nancy Colwell, and she's with CarePlus Health Plans. How are you today, Nancy?
Doing great, Kerry. Thanks for having us down. We are having such a great time at the car show. I've just eaten, and the food is terrific here. So just happy to be here.
Yeah, I was going to say, you had this like amazing looking salad, and I think that was your first meal here, but you would like give it 2 thumbs up, or however they do it in the restaurant business?
Definitely a 10. Definitely.
Wow, well that's a pretty good recommendation then. So, but you're out here actually today. We're on the verge of annual enrollment time, right? I may be saying it wrong, but I know it's the time. I just call it the time of year when your mailbox gets stuffed with all this stuff, and you have to make a decision about your Medicare planning for the next year. So I can't believe we're almost at 2023, but it's an important time of year with the work that you do.
Yep, that's right, Kerry. So we waited for this time all year, and a lot of people may be happy with their plans, but there are so many new plans out there, and each company getting more and more competitive. So there really are some new things to choose from, and I just recommend everyone just take a look and see what you have. I'm available. I give people free consultations. There's never an obligation, and we'll just look at what you have and make sure it's still fitting your needs, because your needs do change as you get older. A lot of the plans do give you money back as well. That's a new thing, Part B give back, so that's good.
You know, I was thinking about this. We always have this. We have this like almost a theme statement that we use a lot of times in the Helping Seniors work we do. We call it getting your ducks in a row. Our president and founder, Joe Steckler, he calls it making your aging plan. It doesn't mean you want something difficult to run into, or it's kind of like a hurricane plan. You don't want the hurricane. You just want to have a plan in mind of how you're going to handle stuff that might come your way. And one of the things that we keep learning about as we study ways to help seniors and their families get ahead on stuff like that, is that we also learn this: don't try this on your own, because that mailbox gets flooded. You're trying to read through all this fine print, and probably one of the most dangerous things to do when you get all that stuff in your mailbox is do nothing, right? Because then the plan would maybe automatically change, and something that was covered might not be covered, or things like that. You really need the help of somebody like yourself to be able to look at what you're working with, like what your doctor's schedule looks like, what your prescriptions look like, because you shouldn't make the assumption that it was the same as last year. Am I saying that right?
You're absolutely correct. Plans do change from year to year. Also, some of the medications might change. If they were covered, maybe they're not covered. So it's always good just to take that time. Like I said, there's never an obligation, but maybe you are in the right plan, and an honest Medicare agent will tell you if you are, or if there's something, like I say, maybe you need a few more bucks in your pocket. There might be another plan that suits your needs. Things change as you age. Always good idea to have a review and take a look at that.
Yeah, and the other thing that I get happens a lot here, particularly because we're here in Florida, beachside. If you want to know why people want to move down to Florida, this is why. It's great weather on the beach. But you're getting a lot of people who are moving in from out of state, and they may be used to the coverage that they had up north, but then they need to understand how it works here. And I think the other thing that's a distinctive for you guys at CarePlus is, right, am I saying this right? You're 5-star rated, and that has a lot of benefit.
That's right. We are 5-star rated for 2022. And like I said, we've added, five new plans to our portfolio. So there's a lot of choices. There's choices for people that have chronic diseases. And I'll give you one example. My aunt, she's close to 80 years old. She has had a Medicare supplement all her life. She's been through cancer, things like that, and but she's always been paying a lot of money for this Medicare supplement. And just the other week, she said, "Nancy, I think I want to look at that plan," because she's tired of paying all that money, even though she's not using it.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense to me. And again, like I said, there's so many people moving to Florida. There's so many things that may be changing, and to me, it sounds like, at least I'm hearing the rumblings, that it's probably to the seniors' benefit, the changes that are coming for 2023. So you really owe it to yourself to sit down with somebody like Nancy Colwell and just show her what you've got. And say, here's my prescriptions, here's what my normal routine is with medical practitioners, and let's just see. How do people get in touch with you if they want to get in touch with Nancy Colwell?
Yes, they can give me a call. My number is 321-366-9289. I'd be happy to review and check your eligibility for other programs.
Yeah, and so we're out here at Bill Antonetz's car show. There's Bill Antonetz. Bill, come on over. Bill is the gentleman who puts together all these great car shows. Bill, this is another great one at Fresh Scratch Bistro. We're here till 4 o'clock, but next Thursday, we're out at Friendly's, right?
We're at Friendly's. Next Thursday at Friendly's right down the road, corner A1A in Ugali. And this is a new show. We're just starting this, and we had about 100 cars. I interviewed everybody. I asked, do you like this? Do you want to do it again? And everybody said they want to do it again, so we're going to try it again. My hat's off to the owner, Chuck. He's a retired, he was with the police department in Melbourne, and also he was in the service, which I love to do things for veterans. To get a ticket or a donation of $25, and there's not much time left. How much time is left? Only a couple more.
We are 3 weeks.
Yeah, I've only.
3 weeks from the grand drawing.
Yeah, it's great for $25 donation to get a ticket on this automobile, and then choose between that and 3 others, and then be able to come into the museum and have an evening out. That's phenomenal. I think it's great, and I thank you guys. A great cause. Thank you and Nancy for all you guys have done. So I'm going to turn the microphone back over. Go online and get a ticket and help seniors.
Thanks, Bill. And Nancy, I didn't get to ask you. You're standing in front of a Dodge Challenger, so this may not be the fair question, but which car do you pick if you win?
This very one right here. I have my tickets. I like this one. I love that color.
Well, there you have it. So you got to get your ticket. Be in it to win it. HelpingSeniorsCarRaffle.com. Great place to get tickets. Remember, 3 weeks from tonight. Be in it to win it. See you then.